White birds with the yellow bills called egrets, or the big gray birds called gray blue herons, like the ones on the fence. Pause up here around the corner and switch gears to go up the hill. I really encourage you to come back later on foot to see it walk through the area. See if we can see some. So we have 3 polar bears at the zoo. We've got an 8-year-old brother and sister. We also have a 13-year-old female, Chinook. We're really hoping that Chinook is just like humans. Polar bears are omnivores. They eat both meat and veggies. Also, you'll see a lot of toys. That's what we call enrichments. Enrichment consists of toys, treats, back, 2 males back there. And up last on the right are the Chicoan peccaries, a very ancient species. That if you're a member of the zoo or if you purchase the best value ticket, 1 or 2 day pass, good birthday. As we creep by, you should be able to see some juveniles in the second exhibit, born just over a year ago. In the distance to the right is 1916, a man named Harry Wagaport was driving in Balboa Park when he grew pretty fast, isn't he? On the left-hand side is Express Stop 3, come back to 3 for the polar bear. You can see a Tosha, our female, up here in the front. And in the back you can see a Mari, our big male. He weighs about 430 pounds. A mammoth, 13 feet tall, an elephant species that lived here about 12,000 years ago. Hopefully you can see her on the coat. He is about twice the size of our little female jaguar in Cat Canyon. Only about 1/8 of all jaguars are his black color, because black coloring in jaguars is caused by a recessive gene. If you don't see him yet, he's over here on the right-hand side behind the caution signs. And if you look really closely, sometimes you can see that even though he is black, he has spots like all jaguars do. Have protruding tusks, and with the Asians, only the males do. So since he has those big tusks and he's an Asian elephant, you know he's a male. Not to mention the fact that he's over... She's just over 5,000 pounds. Here at the zoo, our keepers only use positive reinforcement. That means if the keeper needs the elephant to do something, like show her her foot, when she does it, the keeper will reward her with a treat. We're getting adequate care. One of them was about 600 pounds underweight. The stubby tail. I don't know if you'll be able to see it over the side though. It's actually right up here in front. So we've got 3 groups of elephants here at the zoo. And here we've got the more domesticated llamas. There in the barn you can see Big Ed, our male. And looks like the keeper's walking Sweetness, our little female up here. You can see, we're just going to keep going so we don't scare Sweetness. 7 of them left. Now they're over 360. Here at the zoo, we've got 4 juveniles with dark heads and 1 adult male with the red head. Almost have the bald heads because they eat dead animals or carrion. So when they're digging around for the dead animals for different members of the group. Somebody is the sentry, the one that looks out for predators. Somebody else is the babysitter. $1. They're very well adapted for living the rock copies. Blank and ask about one.
Hey, I ordered that for you.
Up next are the New Guinea singing dogs. They're said to be the ancestors of small breeds of men when they sing. We've got a breeding pair. They've already had 2 litters of the hyenas are related to dogs or cats. They're actually most closely related to meerkats and other monkeys. The largest of all the hyenas in the world is a... These 2 boys are brothers. Their names are Zephyr and Kubo. And this is the species you might think of when you think of the laughter noise. It kind of sounds like human laughter. Anybody cuddle with their brother like that? Eyesight help you see if we can see our Siberian lynx cats. Sometimes with our large cats, it's a little bit like Where's Waldo, because they're so good at helping them to walk in the Siberian snow. On the right up next. And now that we've seen Timon, let's see if we can see Pumbaa, the southern warthog. Let's maybe look in the cave to the left. Anybody seen him theory? Is she still sleeping somewhere?
Spotted.
Definitely able to come back and see us close.
Right there.
So what do you get when you cross a jaguar and an elephant? Left, which might seem like a lot, but when you consider there were over twice as many people at the zoo yesterday, it's not that much. On the right-hand side, those lips to dig some browns and insects out of the tree for lunch. Some enrichment in here for them. A lot of times what they'll do with the bears is they'll take a toy or maybe even a piece of log and they'll put some honey or maybe some peanut butter in the park in the wild because their mother was teaching them a bad habit. She was teaching them to raid trash cans. Come over here for this. A boat. She's about 17 years old, pretty old for a lion. Grown. We'll see him again as we're around the corner. He's going to protect the animals like zebras by paying park guards in Kenya. So that's 12 to 1 p.m., $5 for 3 biscuits. And I do suggest getting Harriet's about 3 years old. She came to us from the LA Zoo a few months ago. Let's go see our baby giraffe. He was born back on December 1st. He was about 147 pounds when he was born. He was standing and walking within the first hour of his birth, but when giraffes are born, they fall about 6 feet to the ground. Gives them a bit of a wake-up call. Just up here to the right of the exhibit, you'll see our 2 adult females. We've got Bahati, who's had many babies, and we have Nikki, short for Nakuru. Something very exciting about Nikki was this was her very first. You'll see that they're in there with the summer rings gazelles. They get along just fine. And in the back, you'll see our big male. Looks like he's waiting for the keeper to give him some food. Look at him way back there for the keeper. His name is Silver. He stands about 16 feet tall. I've got one giraffe joke, but it's a stretch. I know, the jokes just keep getting worse. Now see if you can check out the long blue-gray tongues that they've got like their only relatives, the okapi. The tongue is a dark blue-gray color because it's outside us as we pass the Parked Express bus. Up here on our left, we've got our Animals for the Backstage Pass program, a program where you can go behind the scenes with animals like flamingos and rhinos. On your left is Sophia, the Sicilian donkey. When she grows up, she's going to lose her butt. They're red kangaroos. The male's more red flamingos. But the interesting thing about these is go into the exhibit with the flamingos. So the only times you can really see the cheetah here at the zoo is golden retrievers and other species.
I don't need to see this.
Let Walker come out of his man and clip him up. I think that's okay. But I don't know, maybe not. Maybe that's not how Carly.
Good view of our Indian rhino boys too. Don't forget everybody on the right, express stop 1, closest stop to the guided. Very entertaining to watch. Anybody watch Meerkat Manor? We have over 40. We're able to house that many because we have the correct climate we need to grow their food to go with this. Koalas will sleep about 20 hours.
这里还有呢，哦，在那儿呢，威廉，威廉，在那儿呢，那还动一动。
You try not to laugh.
Este. Sí, ella está atrás y ella hay otros permisos. Y ella hay otro atrás.
You don't go down there. What's up, dog?
Take a picture.
It was like I used to chase him.
Great. the battery. I can't believe we didn't bring that.
Okay, so we're right here. Still right.
A month ago.
Come on. 3 days before June.
Before Jeremy was born?
13 years ago.
Where?
The lizard on the wall.
Yes, well, every now and then in our apartment.
The sun, they must be so cold.
I thought two of them little holes like that.
They're very alert and they move and they head around.
Oh, did you hear him make a noise? Oh, look at the babies playing out they're adorable.
Oh my gosh, they're running up here. It's cute. Oh, they're gonna get like way back.
I'm going on my
We all make sense. That's right. And it is good.
I carry a thermos everywhere. And I've done the math.
Daddy, guess what?
Is it metal? And then it has a top layer card on it?
And we call it, if you go to our you made it home for a while.
Yeah. Well, you guys know.
Funktioniert ja inzwischen haben. Hat aber auch 60 Jahre gedauert.
Smack the other guy in the head. Oh, that was very strange.
He's trying to pick it up.
Oh my goodness. That's so funny.
Good thing it's pretty far.
So they don't give us number.
You have to think about it. That wouldn't grow
What?
you know, you start thinking,
Put trees on it?
Put it on your back. So you
you crave it.
Oh my gosh. It's actually a pretty big bird. It's actually a pretty big bird, the extinct version of it. It's like 4 feet tall. Pretty big bird.
Oh, that was pretty good.
They don't go fast enough. So you have to have like
like a litter box of water.
yeah. That's how they go fast.
That's neat.
Yep, they